The one thing we know Jimbo Fisher is going to do is recruit. And moments ago, the Texas A&M Aggies just landed another five-star recruit. Athlete Terry Bussey just pledged to the Texas A&M Aggies. We're going to talk all about it in this video. Let's bring on national recruiting analyst Sam Spiegelman. Sam, this is a recruitment that you've been following for a couple years now. Terry Bussey officially off the board. How is Texas A&M able to pull the five-star recruit over Oklahoma, Texas, LSU, among others?
Yeah, well, you talked about the Jimbo Fisher knows how to recruit. Well, the Aggies were first and foremost in line with Terry Bussey. They have been dominating in Southeast Texas. Timpson is a little bit north of that, the Texas A&M fans will point out, but still the same logic applies. A&M jumped in this race first, and then Terry Bussey became a nationally coveted recruit. He visited schools like Alabama, LSU, Oklahoma, and Texas, but he always found his way back to College Station. He was there over the spring, which is where I really think the Aggies started to surge when spring practices were going on. He returned over the summer in the midst of his official visits just to get a taste of what life was like on campus, and then was back in between his OVs to SEC rivals LSU and Alabama. He's set to return to College Station next month for his official visit, but he's been an Aggie lean for the bulk of his recruitment. Jimbo Fisher, TJ Rushing, and even Damian Craig involved in this recruitment from the start and all the way to the finish.
Yeah. So athlete means he's versatile, but in this case, Terry Bussey will star on the offensive side of the ball. What do you see his role at Texas A&M and fitting into that roster?
Yeah, offensively, what can't you do with Terry Bussey? You know, we're seeing the success of someone with elite speed that Jimbo Fisher made use of in Devon Chain with the Miami Dolphins. And Terry Bussey has that really versatile skill set to work out of the slot, to catch passes deep and beat you vertically, use him on gadget plays, use him at quarterback like they do with Timpson, line him in the backfield. You name it, Terry Bussey can do it. And I also mentioned TJ Rushing was recruiting him to play in the secondary. People see him as an elite nickel. Also a potential safety, has also seen snaps at corner in the past with elite speed and that skill set. There's really nothing that he can't do. And we haven't even touched on the fact that he's going to be an excellent returner and difference maker on the special teams facet.
Yeah, he's going to bring some explosiveness to the field. Aggie fans, right now, do me a favor. Subscribe to the On3 YouTube page. We got this thing booming. We want you to be a part of it. Hit subscribe. Terry Bussey, do you view him as an instant impact guy? Do you think he just plays special teams as a freshman, or does he need a year to redshirt? How do you see that playing out once he steps on campus?
Yeah, it's going to be a really big transition for him going to small 2A Texas football all the way to the SEC. But, you know, something that, you know, you can't teach is speed, and he has that in spades. And like you mentioned, there might be a way to find use for Terry Bussey right away on special teams. But, you know, we're always talking about the Texas A&M offense, and we're seeing them light it up. Next year, they'll have Connor Wegman back, and Terry Bussey is going to compete for snaps at wide receiver. They're going to use him on those different gadget plays. So there might be a role for him early on, but certainly making that transition from small Texas football all the way to the SEC is a mighty leap. I think we'll get a better picture of where Terry Bussey is in his development at the tail end of his senior year when he's playing in the All-American games.
All right. Well, big news for Texas A&M. They land the number 2 rated athlete in the country, an in-state pickup over some rivals. A huge recruiting win for Jimbo Fisher and his staff. Sam Spiegelman, thanks for dropping by the inside scoop and breaking down Terry Bussey's commitment to Texas A&M. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that content, be sure to subscribe to the On3 Recruits channel. We have a new page dedicated only to recruiting. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now.